Payment for tuition and fees is due the Monday 2 weeks before classes start. Non-payment may result in you being dropped from your classes, which, if they're waitlisted, means you might not be able to get back into them. So it's important that you pay your bill on time. MCC staff will contact you through text and email, reminding you about the payment due and warning you that you're in danger of being dropped from your classes. Please don't ignore those and call the MCC accounting department if you have questions. When you are ready to pay your bill, log into MyMCC and find the student finance card in the portal. Then click on Pay, View My Bill. And on the overview screen, you can see what your balance is due. However, this might not be what you actually need to pay because we need to account for any financial aid you might receive. To see that, click on View Activity Details. When you get into this area, you can ignore all these other numbers, and what we're looking for is this current term pending financial aid credits. This student has received an institutional scholarship for $1,000. This area shows your authorized financial aid as of right now and should stay this amount if you don't make any changes to your class schedule. However, if anything changes, like you add or drop classes or change one of your classes from an in-person class to fully online, it will affect your financial aid. If you feel like this number is not correct or you don't see anything here and you're expecting something, please contact financial aid. So to calculate how much you actually owe at this time, what you're going to do is take those current term charges and payments from the first screen and minus any financial aid you see here. Now this is actually done for you in this top blue bar, but it's really low contrast. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so we can see it. And you can see that the current term charges and payments for this student is $1,500, around $1,500. And we saw that the financial aid, the pending financial aid, is $1,000. So the actual amount due is $512.74. So I'll zoom back out, and in order to make that payment, I'm going to choose to click on Make a Payment here. On the overview screen, you can actually click Make a Payment here as well. Now this is just going to put the remaining balance due, but as we just saw, that's not actually what's due. So we're going to click this X to delete that. Now if you ever do want to put that back in there, you can click Balance here and it'll pop the full balance number back in here. I should say this before you make a payment. If you can't afford to pay your bill all at once, we do offer a payment plan. Please make sure to view that tutorial video or contact the MCC accounting department to learn how to do that the proper way, because making a partial payment here will still result in you being dropped from your classes. So in order to complete the payment, I'll put the amount I know I need to pay, which is that $512.74, and then choose Continue. From here, it's just entering the card information. You can also choose to save it for future use and then hit Continue to make the payment. Now, another thing I should tell you is that when you make the payment, you're going to go back and see that overview screen, and it'll probably still show that you owe $1,000. But again, that's going to be paid through financial aid, so you don't have to worry about it. The only thing you need to remember with this is if you make any changes to your schedule, that may affect your financial aid. So you might owe more, or you might actually get a refund depending on what that change is. So if you do make a change, make sure to contact financial aid or the accounting department to make sure that your account is good to go. If you need more help on this or other topics, you can visit our website at morgancc.edu/student-help or talk to your advisor.